was a person who was too proud and haughty. I was too sure of myself. My home life was a mess. We were practically at a divorce. We fought and fought. There were blows and other ugly things.
My mother was a person that when a problem appeared, she would explode. She didn't have an answer. She would scream and go on a rampage.
I felt that my life no longer had meaning. I felt alone and depressed, so I began to take pills to sleep. It was the only thing that kept me calm. But my anguish continued to grow and the pills quit working. I didn't realize it, but they were poisoning me. I remember that I took 30 pills at one time. I thought that I would just end my life and my suffering. But the Lord had mercy on me. It looked like I was just asleep on the ground. When I woke up, the sun was going down. I asked the Lord not to let me die, that if the Lord would help me, then I would serve him, but give me a chance. Then I began to feel better, little by little, until my son arrived. He found me and was surprised by what I had tried to do. But thanks to God, it didn't work. I vomited 30 pills that you could count one by one. I had the joy of being invited by Brother Gilbert to the Church of the Nazarene. It was a beautiful evening.
I thought that she was all right, but later I saw that it was not like she was saying. So I began to tell her that she needed to draw closer to God.
The pastor invited the people that wanted to turn their lives over to Christ. And I felt the Lord was calling me. I began to cry and cry and cry, but it wasn't a cry of sadness, but of happiness, of joy. I felt that all my burdens had left. I asked the Lord's forgiveness for the Zoila I used to be, for the arrogant, uncomprehending, proud woman that was me. But thanks to the Lord, He gave me the opportunity to know Him. Between trials and other things, that day I was born again.
It was extraordinary because God touched her life that night and she spilled out tears upon the altar, crying to God for mercy. In fact, God had heard her prayers, and that night when she left the altar, it was with joy in her heart and with a will to live. In a short time, she decided to be baptized, and she was baptized.
I'm so thankful that she has the Lord in her heart. That helps us to believe, and now I'm attending church.
She took a discipleship course in evangelism, and she is putting it into practice.
Today I can say that when I get together with my neighbors, it is to share with them the Word, listen to their problems, and counsel them. It's beautiful. He wants us to open the door of our heart so that He can do things with us. If He did it with me, a haughty woman who nobody loved, imagine with you. The joy of being saved fills my spirit.